I never thought that my anger could destroy everything I had built. It started small, with petty arguments and sharp words. But over time, it grew into something uncontrollable. My husband, David, was always patient, trying to understand me, but my frustration often overwhelmed him. It wasn't just about the arguments. It was how I let anger dictate my actions. I would slam doors, yell without thinking, and sometimes even throw things in moments of rage. David tried to reason with me, but my pride always got in the way. One evening, a disagreement about finances escalated. I accused him of hiding things from me, and in a blind fury, I threw his favorite mug against the wall. It shattered into pieces, and I saw the disappointment in his eyes. That night, he didn't speak. I thought it would pass, like it always did. But it didn't. Days turned into weeks, and my outbursts became more frequent. Friends and family started noticing the change, and I could feel the walls closing in around our marriage. David tried to reach out to me, suggesting counseling, trying to find solutions. But I was too stubborn to admit I needed help. I thought my anger was justified, that he should understand why I felt the way I did. Then came the night that changed everything. We had a minor argument about dinner plans, and I snapped completely. I screamed, called him names, and even pushed him in a fit of rage. In that moment, I felt powerful, but the damage was already done. David left the house that night. He didn't yell, didn't beg, he just left. I watched him walk away and felt a strange mix of relief and panic. I thought he would come back like he always did, but this time he didn't. The days that followed were unbearable. The house was silent to silent. I tried calling him, texting him, but he ignored me. It was then that I realized the magnitude of what I had done. My anger had taken away the person I loved the most. Eventually, David filed for divorce. I fought it at first, refusing to accept that I had driven him away. But the evidence of my behavior was overwhelming. Friends and family distanced themselves from me, tired of my constant outbursts and the chaos I brought into our lives. I was left alone in the house we had once shared, surrounded by memories that now felt like cruel reminders. My career suffered as well because I couldn't focus through the stress and guilt. I had nothing left, not even the man I loved. Months passed, and I finally sought therapy. I learned to recognize my triggers, control my anger, and understand why I had behaved the way I did. But the hardest part was accepting that some mistakes are irreversible. Some relationships, no matter how much we want them back, cannot be saved. Looking back, I realize now that my anger was a choice, and every action had consequences. I lost my husband, my family's trust, and my sense of stability because I allowed my emotions to control me. It was a painful lesson, but one I had to learn to rebuild myself.